Now, Southern weather with meteorologist Julie Durda.
All right, it's Wednesday, South Florida. We're halfway through the work week, and on this Wednesday, the forecast calls for very windy conditions. You can see it right here from our HD roof cam. We've got very rough seas out there, very windy conditions. This is not the day to do any swimming at the Atlantic beaches or to do any boating. The rough seas will be in place all day long, even into this evening. Unfortunately, there are advisories in effect across the board, Miami-Dade, Broward, and down by the Keys. Now, with our wind flow moving in from the northeast, we are seeing some fast-moving showers on the radar, just an isolated shower here or there. Now, moisture is limited because we have dry air in place in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, but at the surface, some of that moisture moving into the upper Keys as well as southern Miami-Dade off that northeast wind flow. Take a look at the wind speeds this morning. Right now, moving in anywhere between 12 and 18 miles per hour in Broward. We've got temperatures still comfortable, though, in the upper 70s. Pompano Beach and Fort Lauderdale, 67 in Pembroke Pines, 78 in Miami, 76 in Miccosukee, as well as Homestead, with a northeast wind anywhere between 9 and 14 miles per hour. Down by the Keys, a temperature of 77 in Key West, 75 in Marathon. Now, with high pressure in place, we're going to continue to have our winds moving in from the northeast, and wind gusts even stronger this morning, near 18-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Marathon and Key West. By this afternoon, wind gusts could reach up to 30 miles per hour. As you can see on the satellite and radar composite, we have dry air and mostly clear skies throughout the northern and central portions of the state. But where high pressure is located just to the north of us, that's providing for a clockwise wind pattern, and that's allowing the winds to move in from the northeast. The good news is, in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, as I mentioned, we have nothing but dry air, so that will suppress any widespread chance of showers or storms. We'll stay windy as we have high pressure to the north. We have that stalled out frontal boundary to the south. It'll keep temperatures nice and comfortable. Highs will be in the lower 80s. As we go to the end of the week, here comes the frontal boundary. It will be a dry front, a very weak front in nature. You won't even notice it moving into the area. Temperatures really don't change all that much, and we're not expecting an increasing chance of showers. We'll stay nice and comfortable as we go into your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The marine forecast calls for a threat of rip currents and a high risk of rip currents at the beaches, as well as a small craft advisory. The bay will be choppy. For you in the lower Keys, an advisory, nearshore waters rough. Highs today, as I mentioned, nice and comfortable in the lower 80s. We'll see a fast-moving shower possible off that northeast breeze. We'll stay breezy tonight, lows in the mid to upper 60s. Here's your 7 on 7. Don't forget, this weekend we all get an extra hour of sleep. Daylight savings ends on Sunday, so set those clocks back 1 hour Saturday night. Have a great night.